Meal under $20, I'm gonna get you in the game. We're gonna make Asiago pasta with this Andioulle sausage and this delicious bacon. Now check this out right here. This Andioulle sausage, this is what makes it easy. Hey, it's already sliced and ready to go. It's the same price as a regular Andioulle sausage, so got you in the game. Like I said, we got a little bit of bacon, got that Asiago cheese, got some spinach, we'll rinse that off. And then we got some fettuccine pasta. Now, this right here, buy one, get one free, $1.74 for some Texas toast. You can make your own if you like. And then we got some heavy whipping cream to make that sauce. And then we got a little stick of butter. Haven't taken that out the refrigerator yet, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna get you in the game. So we're gonna take about a cup of spinach. I need to rinse this off. And then we're just gonna take these stems off. So we'll bunch them up to make it easy, like that. And then you'll be in the game. And then I gotta mix my garlic because I broke my garlic press and I've been kind of busy. I ain't even tried to get another one, but the knife works fine, like so, and that's good to go. And I'm just gonna scoop everything up. And then we're gonna place it in this bowl. So this is about a tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic. Need about a cup of Asiago cheese. I'm gonna go on the finer side today and it helps it melt a little bit easier. There we go. About a cup Asiago cheese. You seen that bacon? This is thick applewood smoked bacon, thick cut. And then we're just gonna take our kitchen shears and then just cut this bacon. We got our bacon all cut up. So we're gonna go to our pan. We're gonna start multitasking, working over medium heat. We're gonna let that go for a little minute. While we're rendering that bacon down, we're gonna go ahead and add in our Andioulle sausage. We're gonna go ahead and salt our water. Got a little bit of kosher salt so we can get this fettuccine pasta ready to go. And this is gonna cook down. Cook it to the package instructions. Then we'll get back to the sausage and this bacon. It's smelling absolutely delicious, man. Then once you got a nice little color on your sausage and your bacon's where you want it to be, hey, you can go ahead and get your slotted spoon and then remove this from the heat. And then we'll drain some of this grease out. We'll keep it a little bit for flavor and then we'll be in the game. I got my pan on like a medium low just because it still has enough heat. And what I want to do is I want to get this garlic fragrant, and I'm gonna add me a stick of butter into this pan along with this garlic, and then we're gonna make this sauce. So we'll let that butter melt, and while it's melting, it's gonna get that garlic infused flavor. Now I did leave some of that fun on the bottom of the pan, and that'll be some additional flavor too, and you can see it right there starting to pick up. While that melts, I'm gonna go ahead and add my spinach and let it cook and let it render down with that garlic and that butter. And I'm working on like a medium low because I really don't want to scorch or brown the butter, and then I don't want to scorch that garlic either. So just a nice little even heat would do. After that's cooked a couple minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my heavy whipping cream. And to be honest with you, if you really wanted to add some flour to this beforehand while that butter and that garlic is doing this thing, you can, but this heavy whipping cream is gonna thicken up on its own. You just gotta be a little bit patient. And then you can increase your heat back to a medium at this time. And we're gonna add a little bit of oregano. About a teaspoon worth would be perfect. Then you'll add a little bit of salt. So a couple pinches of salt would do. Not too much, you don't want it to be over salty. The cheese will also give it a little saltiness, and then we're going in with a little bit of pepper. So a couple pinches of pepper. And while this comes up to temp, we're gonna go ahead and add in our Asiago cheese. And this is really what is gonna get this thing nice and thick. Let this thing melt. And then it's gonna come up to a soft simmer. And then that's where you're gonna be in the game. All right, so I'm gonna bring you in. So you should have a soft, like simmer like that. Then you know, hey, you about in the game. And then that sauce, as you see it, it's now starting to coat the side of the pan like that. Yes, sir, it's about ready to go. This moment, I'm gonna go ahead and reduce my heat back to low, because we got that simmer where we want it to be, and we don't wanna have our sauce break on us. So we got our pasta that we wanna add into the sauce like that. And you want a little bit of that pasta water, which is fine. You don't need a lot. So that'll come naturally out of this pot as we take it from here to there as it drains. And you can do a little bit at a time just to get it coated. And look at that right there. Like I said, easy weekday recipe for your fam. Or if you want to have a little surprise dinner for your boo. And then let them know, man, your boy Coach Ike got you in the game. Get this pasta tossed with that sauce. Nice creamy sauce there. Now all we got to do is reintroduce that bacon and that sausage. And then you get that mixed in. Get you a nice little bite of that. And look at that sauce. I'm gonna bring you into that sauce. I know you see it, but look at that. Yes, sir. Nice creamy sauce. You got your greens in there, so tell the doc you eating some greens. I got you in the game. We ain't just eating meat on this channel. We got a little greens in there this time. And we got to give us a taste test, fam. Hey, cheers. I'm dropping my noodles, but let's try this again. All right, fam. Hey, cheers. Now that right there is absolutely delicious. Got my little taster dish here. I'm gonna smash into this. Hey, this is good, fam. Yes, sir. You in the game.